What are new board members supposed to do when the veterans on the board are actively obstructing them from doing their job? Today, two of our experts will answer that question. Welcome to this HOAleader.com video chat with two of our experts. My name is Gabriella Falisco, and today I'm joined by Robin Strom of Ohio and Michael Kim of Illinois. And this month, we're helping out an HOAleader.com reader who says that there are two new board members. They joined three other members. Those two new members are also the secretary and treasurer. Turns out that those three veteran board members are denying the new members access to things like records, contracts, and even information on things like negotiations in progress. So in this video, these two expert HOA lawyers will discuss whether they could ever envision an instance where this would be appropriate. And then in the second video, we'll discuss tips for how to handle this. So just a note, our experts are providing insights based on the laws and practices in their state. This is intended to provide general guidance you can use to help you when, if you're in the same situation and you approach an expert in your state. So Robin, can you envision a situation where this would be appropriate?
First, thanks for having me on, Gabriella. The only situation I could really think of when I was looking at this is if there was some type of litigation that involved these board members that were on the board, and even that would be limited specifically to maybe the issues that are part of that lawsuit. So if they're generally denying access to certain records that aren't a part of that lawsuit, I don't think it would be appropriate for them, for the other, veteran board members to be denying access to records. That was, Mike, I don't know if you have any other ideas, but that was what I had come up with.
Yes, I guess I would certainly concur with Robin in that is clearly a situation where restriction access to records may be appropriate. There might be, and I say might be because this is always perhaps a little bit difficult to ascertain, but if one of the new directors or both of the new directors have a history that's proven of disclosing inappropriately confidential information or private information, whether it's private information about a unit owner's medical condition, for the sake of gossip or whatever, that might be an explanation. I'm not saying it's an excuse or justifies restriction, but might be an explanation as to why the incumbents are refusing to allow access. Although from the question, it sounds like a very broad restriction, which maybe overkill if there were a legitimate basis for some restriction.
Mike, is this common? Have you seen this?
Actually, some years ago, I represented a director who was being denied access to records, and we were successful in handling it. We ultimately did file suit, but as soon as we filed suit, the situation was resolved.
Interesting. Robin, what about you? Have you seen this?
I've seen it. We've been able to resolve it with, conversations and kind of pushing on behalf of, a board member or two board members. Usually I see it on the other side where it's like we already represent the association. And so the new board members coming in for whatever reason, the existing board members may not want to provide documentation, but unless it's something that is legitimately withheld, our conversations with those board members are, you have to provide it.
Okay. All right. So good information, Robin and Mike. Thank you. Listeners, please be sure to click the link below to watch the additional extended video where these two experts give their best advice to new board members who just want to do the job they were elected to do.